It felt good just to sit for a moment and settle down. So, all right, we're gonna start with some breath work. I've really started to really like that 5-finger breath work. So we'll continue with that today, and hopefully you're putting this in your daily practice when it comes to breathing. All right, so we want to down-regulate. I'm a little hyped up right now, so this is really good for me. So you're going to take your index finger of your dominant hand, and you're going to hold up your non-dominant hand, 5 fingers, and we're just going to trace the outline of each finger on the way up. That is where you're taking your inhale from your belly in through your nose. And as you go around the finger, you're going to exhale through your mouth, like you're blowing through a straw. When you get to that little ridge area there, begin again. And we're going to go through all those fingers and then in reverse, and then we'll get started with some movement. Alrighty. I was listening to a little 80s music. Alright, so here we go. Let's take a big inhale in from your belly. Exhale. Inhale. Feeling nice and calm already, down-regulating. When you're ready, we're going to reverse that from the thumb. Here we go, inhale. Just think about all the sensations you're feeling while you're tracing along those fingers. As you breathe in, just think about some positive thoughts, and as you exhale, release anything heavy, anything negative. And let's take one last deep breath in together. Inhale. Let's drop our right ear over to our right shoulder. You can take that free hand back behind you and breathe. Same breath you were using tracing your hands. You can use that same breath throughout these movements. Inhale to the center, exhale over to the opposite side. Remember, this is your time, so you can move as slowly or as quickly as you like. You can do as many breaths through the movements as you like. Inhale to the center. Let's go ahead and exhale and look over the right shoulder. Using your breath, you inhale to the center, then exhale to the opposite side. So just moving front and side. Use that breath. One more time, or again, if you feel like doing more, please feel free. Then I'll meet you back in the center. Let's drop that chin to the chest. If you want, you can use your hand to assist by placing it on top of your head and gently pulling your head down. Then take a big inhale and look up. This is where I like to picture Idris Elba on the ceiling, and I'm just blowing him a kiss. Reaching that chin way up. Yeah, I see you, Idris. Back to the center. And then let's go ahead and just do some head circles side to side. Inhaling and exhaling in the opposite direction. And please feel free to go all the way around. If good to you. You're using your breath, inhaling. Then I'll meet you back in the middle. Let's take the right hand down by our hip, reach that left arm up, big inhale, exhale, and lean over that shoulder, the opposite shoulder. This is a nice lateral trunk stretch. This just feels really good. Inhale to the center, exhale all the way up and over to the opposite side. So while we were already in the class, I heard some folks chiming in. So if you haven't done so already, please put your name in the chat box. Inhale to the center. We're going to repeat that again through your breath so you can be accounted for. Stress less. Inhale, exhale, reach up and over. And we'll do this one more time on each side. And you're just flowing through this. Feels so good. Good. This time we're going to reach up and then we're going to roll the shoulder down. And you start to feel this transfer further down that back area. And then open up and we'll repeat the same thing to the opposite side. You know, oftentimes, I share this with the participants all the time. Sometimes I'll show up and I'm not in the best of mood. Inhale, exhale, bring those hands back behind you, but then when I start breathing and flowing, I feel good. So right now I'm feeling good. I'm starting to rev back up again. So I hope that although we are sort of in a down regulation, those endorphins are starting to flow. You're feeling good. Good and round open. Inhale. And then exhale out. Let's extend the left leg out in front of us, pulling the right foot inside. So right now, perhaps your belly button is pointing directly. I want you to rotate your belly button towards that extended leg. Keep your chest up, and we're going to reach for that toe. If you can't reach the toe, maybe you'll grab hold of the shoestring or the ankle. Maybe you'll grab hold of the knee. What's really important is that we keep that chest up. And you're not rounded. Lift up, because we're trying to target that hamstring. Tight hamstrings can lead to lower back issues or contribute to them. So we want to make sure that we're stretching them out daily. Good, and we're going to switch sides. Right leg is out, pull that left leg in, rotate and reach, use your breath. Good, come on up. This time we're going to extend both legs directly out in front of us. I'm just going to turn to the side here. Again, lift that chest, and as you exhale, go ahead and reach for the toes. Grab hold of whatever you can. Keeping the chest up, keeping that spine nice and straight. And breathe. On the next exhale, we're going to just fold over and allow the back to open up a bit for us. Take a big inhale, exhale, and just fold over. And now you'll feel the difference in the stretch. You'll feel it more in your lower back, opposed to feeling it in the hamstring. I like to rock just a little bit, gentle massage here. Good, and come on up. Let's bring the bottom of our feet together, butterfly position. We're going to grab above our ankles, and we're going to use those elbows to drive our knees down into the ground. And while we're driving the knees down, we're really lifting through the chest. Okay, here you should feel it in that hip area. Okay, keep lifting the chest. If you find that you're not feeling it, maybe readjust. You can be rounded, so lift up. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, we're going to slightly hinge forward. Keeping the chest up, it's a small move, doesn't have to be a big move. And then let's relax. And while you're relaxing, if you want to gently lift the knees up and down, feel free to do that. Inhale, we'll repeat it again. And exhale, drive it down, keep the chest lifted. And breathe. One more breath, inhale. Maybe you can go a little further forward, keeping the chest up. And release it. All right. We're gonna come on all fours, hands down, knees down. Fold my mat up. Fold your mat up to get a little cushioning of those knees. You're gonna plant those hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Let's take a big inhale. We're gonna move into our cat-cow. So inhale, push the pelvic back. You're gazing up, you're squeezing those back bones together, and then exhale, round up into that scary cat. We're gonna repeat this for 3 breaths. Inhale, push it back, gaze up, and round up. Good, and flat back. We're gonna move into some hip rocks. So we're gonna reach our hips back towards our heels through your breath, and then you're gonna allow your shoulders to move forward past your fingertips. You'll feel this a little bit in your wrist. Inhale, shift the hips back. Exhale, forward. Rocking back. And forward. Let's do this one more time. Then we'll begin to thread those arms under. So now this time we're gonna rock back. We're gonna take that right arm up and reach it underneath the left arm. Allow the right ear to come down to the floor. Stay here as long as you like, or you can flow through this. I'm gonna move into a flow and then switch to the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale, reaching under. Repeat that one more time on each side. Good. Let's pin our hips back into our heels. Now you can untuck your toes or you can have your toes tucked, whatever feels right for you. All right, we're gonna plant the left hand down. We're gonna bring the right hand behind our ear. We're gonna pull that right elbow down towards the wrist. And as we exhale, we're gonna open up and you're gonna stop at your end range. We're gonna repeat that for 2 more breaths. Inhale down, exhale, rotate open, really working through this spine mobility. Inhale down, exhale, open. And let's repeat to the opposite side. So we've got 3 breaths. Inhale, pull it down. Exhale, open. I like to gaze up in the direction of my elbow. We're just keeping those hips locked in place so the spine can do its job. Good. All right, let's come into a half kneeling position. We'll start with the left leg forward. And we want to be sure that our ears stacked over our shoulder, and then our shoulders are stacked over our hips. We want to squeeze the glutes, so you're going to tuck it under. And once you do that, you're going to feel that nice and stretch in your hip flexor. You can stay here, or you can come along with me. I'm going to use my breath. Inhale, as I exhale, I'm going to drop my hip gently forward and reach my right arm up. Then I'm going to pull it back, and I'm going to repeat that for 2 more breaths. Sitting down all day, you want to make sure you're lengthening those hip flexors. So this is another great go-to stretch. Good. Let's plant the left hand on the left thigh. Reach the right arm back up. Good, and fold over that shoulder. Side bend. Good, back to the top, and we're going to do some rotation. So bring the right hand on the outside of the left leg. Left palm is up. Take a big inhale, exhale, and look over that shoulder. And don't forget to continue to squeeze the glutes. Inhale, close it. Exhale, open. One more time, inhale, close. And exhale, open. Good, and we're going to switch sides. Stack it up. Squeeze it under. Feel the left hip begin to open. Left arm reaches up as you drop that left hip forward on the exhale. Good. Right hand plants on that thigh. Reach the left arm up and go ahead and go into that side bend. Good. Back to the top. Take your left hand on the outside of the right leg this time. Right palm is up. Inhale, then exhale. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale, close. Keep squeezing your glutes. That's going to help you to stabilize in this position. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, open. Good. Let's activate the core. All right. So I'm going to make a fist. We're going to come down to our forearm. And we're going to step back into our plank position. Settle your hips down. You can also do this on your knees. All right. So right now, we've got our shoulders over our elbows. We're pulling in our belly button. We're squeezing our glutes. We're pulling our kneecaps up towards our hips. And we're driving back in our heels. And we're breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze tighter. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's release those knees. We're going to stand up. We're going to start to upregulate. We're going to get you re-energized for the rest of your day. So this is my go-to. I love these pogos. Nice and light. Start feeling like all hyped up. You know, like I'm at the basketball game, football game, whatever it is, but nice and light on your toe. If you don't want to jump, you can certainly just march. Okay? I'm going to say drop. And then I'm going to say run, and we're going to do some 2-inch runs. So we're going to drop like this, and then we're going to 2-inch runs. And then we're going to drop. All right, here we go, pogos. We're wrapping up here. Let's drop, 2-inch runs. Drop, one more time, pogos. Whew. Yeah, feel those. Drop, 2-inch runs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more deep breath in. And blow it out. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you're feeling good. Put your name in the chat box. We're going to hang on for 1 minute. If you haven't done so, whew, I'm ready for my next class now. Okay. Thank you. All right. Bye, Rob. Yeah. Yeah. I was picturing a few. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you guys on Friday. Thank you, Paula. All right, all good, LeVar? Oh, there we go. Thank you. All right, team. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. What is today? Today is Wednesday.